My name is Onyinye and I am the manager of Womiba Finance Channel. So today, but a quick one. Let me just give you a quick scenario. Some messages and some questions. They are all in one. I just want to answer it before I move into the business of today, which is a place where you can get your salary and get 1,520 pounds or thereabouts, or 1,300 and something pounds if you are working in some sectors like hospitality and all that. I will be talking about that country because Kenya, Liberia, Cameroon, Nigeria, you all have visa on arrival in that country. So what is visa on arrival? Visa on arrival is that you don't need to apply for a visa in your country. You need to come in there in this custom border security in that country. When you alight from your flight, then they will give you a visa. That's visa on arrival. There's no any payment. It's free of charge for this country because this country is rich and they love you people. So before we get into that, one of the questions that is recurring is this. Look at how old am I? Where can I go? Let me give you a scenario. Yesterday night, after I did video here, it's not even yesterday night in the evening, I received a call from a man. This man is in UK here with me. And this man is 57 years. Watch the years, 57 years. So he came here. He came here with a construction job role, which means there's a rich man here that owns estate agents. So there was a time construction people, I made that video here, we're getting visa. So he came as a skilled mason. At the rate which they work in Nigeria, that is sunny, good environment. In fact, if you are working in Nigeria, you will come out clothes. You see this mason working, they will just remove clothes because of the sunshine, the weather is good and stable. So this man came here. Remember, he's 57 years. He came here in the winter. He walked, his body couldn't take it. He told this man that is rich from Nigeria as well, that owns a company with a white man. They are doing scaffolding medicine. This construction hard, it's hard work. So he told the man that he cannot do it. He said one day he went to work, his body was shaking. He went to the hospital. It's not high BP, it's not anything in the heart because they called an ambulance and the doctor said his body is stressed. So he knows it because they walk outside and this place was cold for him. And it's a hard job. After working, he said that the room they gave him is like, I know the room he's talking, people that live in UK, is box room, this small room. So he said when he comes back from work, he just goes to the bed and there's no any place in the room to walk around. He just where he sit down in his bed, he go to bed and a wardrobe and a table. That's all in the room. He said it was so difficult for him. Although he's a Messi, he looked to come abroad, to settle down to see whether he can bring his family from Ondo State. But he couldn't take it. He is calling me because he has fallen out with the man. He told the man he cannot do it. He said he didn't go to school. And all this care work, he cannot do it because, care work is not like you don't need a degree, but at least you need to know how to record something. So I told him, can he go to college? Is there any way he can go? Because I don't know the visa. He said that the man that brought him with that visa from with his company, like this work permit. So he revoked it. This man revoked it. So when he even met people that can help him, get him like to do a little bit of English so that he can go into care work, he revoked the pass through the home office. So he has been stranded here. He's asking me, is there any way he can go to another country? I said, there's no any way, because you need to sort yourself out and go to Nigeria and start replanning, because the way what he puts on you now is so heavy for you to carry at this your age. If you are in your 20s, 30s, you might even say you should go and talk to one girl and even get a woman here and start living with the woman and even start making babies and be waiting for 10 years for the child to give you paper. But that age he is, and the kind of level of education you know, he cannot do that kind of thing. And he has a wife and 6 children. He's even a polygamous man. He has a new wife before he came here that only had one baby. So now, I just want to tell you something. Before you choose a country, eh? As I'm sitting here, my job is to tell you the truth. So I don't care how you manage that truth. My job here is to tell you the truth. No matter how you manage it, it's none of my business. My business is to tell you the truth. And that truth is this. Before you consider a country, consider your age first. Tell yourself your age. You understand? Tell yourself the truth about your age. Whether you can stand up for 12 hours in a shift, you know yourself, I don't know you. Even people that are 30 years, some people don't have that kind of strength. And if you're doing construction work, remember, you are coming from tropical weather to a cold weather, and your work is outside. There's no any heating system outside. Your work is always outside. And you cannot say even with us, if you see a white man here that is doing construction work, they are like Kajite, able men. Kajite, even because they were born here, this weather is okay with them. I know when I did something in my former house before I moved in here, I had a garden. This one, we were working in a very, I even was making cup of tea, 15. He said, no, you can stay here like 2 hours. Me, when like if you come outside and go to where he is doing my garden shed, I can't take it. I'm younger than this man, but I can't take it. My body cannot take it. You see what I mean? So you might even be young, but your body cannot take the pressure and the stress. All of us, we are all different. We have different stress level. Even though care work he wants to go into is so hard, he is used to working and resting when he wants to. And he is turning 58 this year. Or small time he will be 60. So that's retirement age. Is not like he's like a. That's why Germany don't even want people that are even turned 40 years. Germany wants you people to come young. Austria wants you to come when you are young. If you are 30, you are old. So, that time you are young, you can adapt, you can look at your mates, you can do things with that, that energy. But let me tell you, before you choose a country, I will tell you here, look at your age, ask yourself, what kind of the job are you going to get, and what kind of job are you going to do there? Are you going to do it? Because there are people here that came here, nurses. They walk, they collapse. Where they sit down in the bus, London bus, they sleep and they never wake up. It's stress. Yes, this place is stressful. I'm somebody like me, I quit job. There was a time when I was a student, I went to school, and after school I supposed to go that Friday. Friday, we like to work Friday, Saturday. If you are a student, when I came here newly, I worked Saturday, Sunday. I woke up, I couldn't walk. I have to call them that I'm not even coming again. This is me. I don't want something that will stress me to the extent that I will wake up and I will collapse, because I don't even have my niece I have here. I'm only myself here. So if I did that kind of thing, they have to call my people to come and carry me. I told them I'm not coming. They asked me, I said, I don't want to, in fact, I don't want to come. Just take it. I don't want to tell you, because I was young. I was even in my mid-20s. I don't want to say that I'm lazy, because, they might see me as being lazy, but, I know my body. Oh. This thing, I couldn't move my body because I had the exams. I was reading, like sleeping only 2 hours. After the exams, I would go and do 12-hour shifts standing up. I advised myself. I called off I told the woman, I'm not even calling off for this week. Oh, I'm calling off. I'm not coming to your company again. He said, what? Because it's a nursing home. Huh? You go there, you stand up for 6 hours before you put them to bed, and you sit down, and they start ringing bell. I look at myself. I advised myself. You see? And I don't look at money. That's one funny thing with me. I can quit even professional job if you stress me so much. I'm all about my mental health. If I go to, even if when I was doing a very good work, the way I resigned there, my friends never believed it. They say you follow me come from village, the way I live work. Because I understand my body. If you give me mental health, there's anybody say at work, I come here, I couldn't sleep. I'll wake up and tell you, I'm not coming. I'm coming to clear my desk. I'm not coming. Take your walk, but let me sleep and sleep fine and wake up. I can only think how to make money. I know my brain is working. So, if you are coming here, look at your age. Look at not only your age, because you might be 40, you don't have that stamina. Yes, I've seen people like that. I'm like that. I don't have that like a stamina every day. Stamina. No, I will do, but I will go and sit down and think. So I don't want that thing to stress me to the extent that it will shock me. I don't go to that limit because you know your body. So before you act, if you're choosing a country, choose a country depending on your age, level of education, and the money you have to wait till you get something. I'm being honest here as a mother. So let's go to Macau. So this man, I told him to use the saving he had to, he still have him with him to, I don't think he has any, I don't think he has any savings anyway. Because when I was telling him, I said, can you go back home? He said he doesn't know whether he can I told him that there are many cheap flights. He should do it now before this thing. So it's better for him to go back home. Because the way this country is, the way it is, he's not at that age that he can force himself. You know, this man is 60. You know, he has been doing medicine work. The body is like stressed with this weather. It's not, I told him, I want you to be alive for you and your children and your wives. So it's better you carry your body and go home. You weren't homeless back home. You understand? I asked him whether he said he is living where his mother built, that he's the owner of the house as the only son. I said, better go home. You have stability. The people that can come here and hustle like that is people that don't have alternative. You've got 6 children and you've got 2 wives. What are you doing here? Just go there. They'll be giving you food. You'll be eating and be wearing good clothes. It's enough. You have tried in life, so nobody will say you failed. You did it and your body cannot go again, and that is fine. If you are my husband, I would want you to be alive than come here and stay in this weather and be doing and people put you in bus room, doing construction work. One day, stress might make him, you go to bed and you will not wake up. You understand? So this kind of thing, you have to know when your body said no. And that time your body said no, don't push it. If you push it, anything you see, you take. You might not have even been alive. You will not. You might even go to the beyond. You will not come back to life to know what you put your body to, except when you have stroke. You have stroke, then maybe when you sit down after rehabilitation, you will know how you pushed your body. This our body is machine. There will be a time it will knock engine, or it's about to knock engine. It will give you a sense in your brain that it's about to go. Oh, what are you doing? Then you go and rest. Take it to mechanic. Do massage. Get your body in order. Don't come here and die for work. So, because if you die, there will still be work. This is Western country. is work they pay tax. So if you die, come here and die. In fact, they will call agency, somebody will be at that job the next minute. That is it. So no kill yourself, my brothers and sisters. So let's talk about Macau. Where is this Macau? Macau is an island. It's a Portuguese colony island owned. Like British people, they own many islands still. They call them overseas territories. That's what, when you see that overseas, British overseas, that's BOT, British overseas territories, it means that they are practicing one nation and two system. That's what they call it. So what do I mean by one nation and two system? The British people will not be there, but they have um, like they have some administrative role, protection, and some even military role for that, guiding, protecting that island. Like, if you've heard of Gibraltar, if you see where Gibraltar is, you would think that it should go to Spain, but it's a British island. Or because it's just at the tip where it is Morocco here, Spain here, and Portugal here. But I don't know how British go and own that place. So, because if you're looking at it, you would think it's for Spain because they have the same boundary. But with Spain, they are practicing is a British territory, but two system country. Like a country will be overseeing the country, but they are not the one working for the country. Like a British man cannot be a president there. They will have their own thing. They will have their own thing system. But if anything comes, like if maybe Putin do gara gara and go and hit them, they will rush here and tell Britain, come on, look at what is happening, come and save us. Then British people will go with their military power and everything, and get them out from the danger and keep them there. That is their territory. And they normally build a military base, just like Botswana. Botswana is the only country that have EU visa on arrival, because British people, they have their military, whatever. When you are listening to the news, they will say they have their military, whatever in that country. I don't know, I'm not a military person, but if you are in the news, you'll be hearing it. I've asked a military man, he said yes, that they have more than 140 something in 140 something countries. So they, I don't know how they do it, so let me not go there. So this is the way Portuguese was to that country called Macau. Then in 1999, that country, Portuguese people, maybe the money they are spending was too much to protect that country. They now called China to come and take over and manage that place pending when they come out from there. I think it was when they went for that, 1998, we went for European financial crash. So Portuguese don't have anything, or they don't have, that kind of military capability to protect it. So they handed it over to China. So look at Macau here. Look at Philippines, look at Vietnam, look at Taiwan, look at China. But Portuguese were their colonies, and the US were the colonies of the Philippines. And Portugal and US, they still have their military base there. I don't know why it's so. It's people in military that can tell you a bit more. But I'm just explaining, because most of you, when I sent that in, about 5 people came and said they've not heard of it. So I've explained. It's an island, and it was a former Portuguese colony. So if somebody is asking where are you going, say you're going to Macau. Macau now, you cannot, if you want to apply for citizenship, to the extent that is Chinese are the people that will give you the you will go to Chinese consulate, because there's no consulate for Macau. So that is why I looked at Nigeria, or we all have this, all of us, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Cameroon that is on visa arrival. I don't know why it's only these 5 countries that are on visa arrival. Liberia, yes. It's only 5 countries in Africa. So I don't know Nigeria. I lock you because Nigerian passport is 96. I don't know why we get this one. So, um, if you want to apply, China has their consulate in all these countries, so it will be easy for you to apply. It's no longer, you will not go to Portugal since 1999, like I explained. So, why Macau? Macau has one thing that Macau need care workers. And these care workers, there's something in Macau because it's a small island with a whole lot of wealth, resources and history and the World Heritage Site. They are good in tourism and all that. So their countrymen and women, because of the wealth they have enjoyed in their natural resources and the way they have managed it, they are not corrupt. So it goes round to every national. So what happens is this, in Macau, they have two payments for any eligible adult, whether you are a citizen or not. If you are working, the country will pay you, you will get your salary for working in a company. Then the country will pay you 1,300 and something dollar per month for working. Macau is the only country in the whole world that digital nomad visa, like freelancers. There are many Americans there because of tax. There's nothing like income tax. They are rich to the extent they don't want to collect income tax. Hey, imagine you tell you cannot to collect it. The economy will collapse, or US economy will collapse. There's nothing like income tax for digital nomad visa holders. There's nothing like that. And the beauty of it is that the only tax you have to pay is professional. Yes, I think I'm sure. Professional tax of 12%. That's the only tax you will pay. So, what do you need? Number one, setting up a business like as a freelancer, you only need 3 things that is not even about money. Is visa. You need to get a freelancer visa. If you are seeking to be a freelancer, I have written all the things you need. I will send it to you after this video in WTP. If today is the first day you are joining me in WTP, please could you click the link here and go to WTP. I will send that all the details. So, and I'll talk about networking in this video because sometimes I talk about it in one video, maybe in a month, and I will not talk about it again because it's important. There's something that is happening. So if you're setting up a freelancing business, because if you are going there, I want you to register the business because it will count for 5 years so that you can get a resident permit, permanent resident permit after 5 years. Because of it's a visa on arrival, you didn't apply for a visa back home before going to Macau. So you need to register a business so that they will have documentation when you arrive. Because if they want to play smart, they will play smart. You have to go into the system to start paying this professional tax. That's number one. Number two, you have to get medical insurance. They said it is not mandatory, but it is advisable. You are a human being, you might fall sick, you need a doctor. So get medical insurance in the country. So, number three, and not the least, is the regulation. You have to sign that you follow regulation, because you're doing freelancing, so that it will not be hacking and all that, because it has to do with computer. Everybody is now alert about the way information are mined or data are stored. So these are the only 3 things you see. Is nothing is about money here. So you don't need money. Number one is visa on arrival. Number two, setting up a freelancing business there. When you get there, it's not, you don't need any money. So, last 2 days or 3 days or so, we talked about some countries like St. Kitts and Nevis. That one is free visa, and you don't need any visa. That's not like visa on arrival. You don't need any visa. Just carry your bag. But this one, you need to pass through the customs so that they can stamp. It's visa on arrival. So that's the difference. For that's two guys that were asking me what's the difference, visa on arrival or no visa. So visa on arrival is that you're not going to go to consulate to get the visa, but I just want to know whether the light is shining, because sometimes people complain about the volume. So you're not going to go and get visa. You are going to get the visa when you get to the airport. Like, for you to go into the country, you have to pass the custom. Then they will stamp a visa on you, because your country has understanding with them. I don't even know why Nigeria, because it's not like Nigeria. Nigeria, they don't even care. I don't know how they have this kind of things. I was so shocked, myself. So now you have heard, and you know now you don't need money. It's only your flight ticket, obviously, and some money. So you have to show that you have to take care of yourself. No country, even because Western country, we they have a homeless problem here. All the Western countries in the whole world, be it US, Germany, UK, they all have what they call homelessness. So there's if when they say that your living expenses is to make sure that you don't add to the problem they are suffering from already. Like the problem where on ground, you can't carry your own, can't add to it, because they say visa on arrival. So no, that's no. You have to prove that you can get accommodation, you can pay for it, you have money for that stipulated time that you told them that you will stay before you can start earning money. So let's go to the final part of this video. The final part of this video is networking. There are people, Dominica, Cook's Island, I think they are still waiting for me. There's a group that is inconclusive that we did one-on-one consultation. That group, I was tracking a guy. So when I tracked that guy, because the guy is in Dominica and he's in Nigeria, so I was tracking him to come and tell us. See, he told me that he's no longer there, that he has moved to US. I don't know. So that's why that group stalled. So, but I will just conclude it. What I'm trying to say is this: networking. Look, if I'm doing one-to-one consultation in a group, I try to get somebody in that country to come, or maybe tell us, or maybe a recruitment officer to come and tell us, because we that are here, laws might change and we will not know about it, and things might change as regards to work law, tax, and everything, and what regulations. Even there are some skills that are regulated. Like somebody was telling me, if you are coming here to start a security business, security business is like establishing. There are many things, rules. Obviously, you know what is happening in the world. You just can't come and say you're doing security business, because military, they are all alert. Things are going on in Europe at the moment. You people should know, if you're watching the news, the war is still going on in Ukraine and Israel. So things are not like smooth. Police are working 24/7. So you can't just come and say you are establishing security business. So this tech thing is, it's tech courses and skills. They have the same problem with security issues. Like, because if you watch the EU news, they are trying to regulate artificial intelligence, AI. So it's not easy. They say that the kind of things that they are saying that they will do, they will restrict, is so much. So you need to know the law. You need to know that country, not from the perspective of me sitting here, because I didn't go there to tell you. I am here, I'm sitting here in UK. It's just information that I got and that I'm telling you. But someone that lived it can tell you more. So, what I mean by that, there are many ways to network so that you can get information, the raw information from people living that life. Number one, sometimes we come here, we tell you that you don't need visa. There's a guy I was telling when I did the first video for Bahamas, when we did a digital nomad visa for Bahamas. It's not me. This guy went online and joined Bahamas groups and all that. And he started talking to somebody. He got somebody that can give him accommodation when he arrived. And this is the way he went to Bahamas, through networking. Most of you will come and ask me, do I know somebody? How can I know somebody in all these countries I'm calling, that to the extent that I can vouch for that person for you to go and sleep in that? What of if you what of if the person harm you? Do you think you will not hold me responsible? Or your family members, you might have told them that this woman that is in Womiba Finance told you, connected you to this person, and they will come and be tracking me. No, I don't introduce people to another, people, and to the extent that they can start talking to you and advising you, because I like to protect my own self. If anything happen, you will not even see it that I'm doing a favor. I did a favor for you. You will not see it in that angle. You will hold me responsible because I know that person. That's why whenever somebody come and give testimony on Womiba training platform, I will tell the people that are asking the person and the person that is giving the testimony that they should never mention that they meet each other here in this WTP, because I will not be responsible for adults. You see what is happening? Many things are happening. So you might know somebody in your group, and that person might not be who you think you are seeing. Or because virtual and realities, they differ. They are word apart in so many spheres and levels. So they are not the same. So, but you can network in a proper way. For instance, if I want to go to, okay, let me say I want to go to America, and maybe I want to go and see other YouTubers. I will message them that I want to come, or look at like the people I like that I think I can see that are closer to the state I'm going. I can message that person and talk. We talk in official level. We can meet in a coffee shop or McDonald's or KFC. That's a perfect spot. We can meet there and we network. I see how he or she can help me, and maybe I can be of help to him or her as well. We can start off there. That's networking. You keep it professional. So there are many groups of Macau, maybe care workers or nurses or doctors in Macau. If you Google anything group, you see what will come out. There are many things that will come out. You can go there and ask them, how much is a bedroom or one bed flat in this country? So that you can start preparing. Internet will give us estimates, but people on ground can give you the real figure, because they are living it. They are in the country. They are living the life that you want to go and live. They are already on it. So ask them in the group, how much is rent, how much is food, the school, is the school free, is the school costly, because of people that wants to move with their children. These are the things you ask real questions, and you will get answer that can help you start preparing. Then you can prepare. If you don't have, there are people that don't know how to communicate with people, and there are others that don't like to communicate with people that are not their family members. I've got friends like that. They don't like communicating, they don't like getting close. So in that case, you have to go online and build the living expenses and the accommodation estimation from online. But it's better you communicate. There are people that can welcome you. I don't advise that, because if anything happens, you will say you came here and they told you. No, I just want to remove my name from that. But if you do proper networking in your profession, for instance, you studied education, so maybe you are a teacher back home, you go to maybe Pakistani Teachers Association online, like in Facebook, or you go to Philippines teaching groups. Things will pop up, you follow them, you join them, you network, they know you, you introduce yourself, you say what you do, you say what you want to do, you say your research, there are many ways to do that, connect through networking. You keep it professional, and you be kind and honest with people, so that you don't destroy your country, people name, or all that, because once you destroy it, it might affect them. Yes. Do you know, somebody was telling me there was a time Ireland, that it was even just in 80s or 90s, early 90s, or late 80s, that they stopped giving Nigeria a visa on arrival, because of the name, the tax, the crime, and all that, the manipulation. So a country can decide, no, we want to be checking these people out. So if you are going to all these people that are telling you to come, no visa or visa arrival, be very, very smart. In fact, show who you are in a very, very good way, because um, sometimes it's difficult for us to change those kind of things. Before you change uh, for Ireland to be giving you a visa on arrival again, before you change that, you know what it will take. To take politics, it will take willingness of executive people like presidents and all that. It will take a lot, debate in the parliament and all that. So it's not something that you come and decide. You decide to go, you think people should come and be telling you. No, you have to make friends. So I'm telling you, please go to the groups and look out for Macau groups in Facebook, and follow them, ask them questions, talk to them, and the answers you will get is will marvel you, and you will make friends, in case if you go there and you track them down when you have established relationship. So that is the way to go about it. So network properly. Get your own people. If you are a plumber, you can type plumbers in Macau. Get people in your industry, get it rolling, and you will be amazed. If you go there, you might not even spend money, because people know you, people will want to help you, people will want to support you. You will be amazed. So it's better you take your time, do a bit of research, network, get cheap return tickets, kiwi.com. I find it to be cheap. It's not, I don't have anything with them, but I find it to be cheap. Although peace is cheap, but if you're go people in Nigeria, I'm talking to, because that's where we have airline, we have peace airline. So peace, or all these new airlines flying from Nigeria, like Angola, that's another one, Angola Airways, or Rwanda, all these countries, and you know, find one that that can connect you in a way that you will not spend a lot of money. Because if you're going to peace, I see it to be expensive, because they only sell one way tickets. So you will need a return ticket. You need is a like a rule that you have to meet all requirements. So you need a return ticket. So where you will get it cheap, you can get it cheap other places. So, but take your time, do proper research, network, know what you're going into, and just start your journey. So guys, if you are still watching me, please can you just subscribe to this channel, and can you give us a thumbs up? God will bless you. If you have any question about this Macau, or you have a skill that you are a freelancer, or you are a teacher, they need teachers there, you can tell me in the comment section. You know, when I tell you people to tell me in the comment section, you will not tell me. You can tell me your career. We can get a CV, a sample, cover letter, or supporting document, so that you can write your thing and submit on time, so that you see how far you go. If you're not getting job, then you can go through digital nomad visa, because you have two salary in that country. The government will pay you for working, and you get salary of the job you did. So guys, I'll be answering questions now and see how far we go. If you have not joined WTP, please click the link. We have the tech, our 004 class, 004 in tech training. They started yesterday, they started on Monday. So this is the final week to join, or we have another one coming. 005 is coming in, I think 10th July, 2nd to 10th July. Registration is on. So you can join that one if you cannot join this one, because this one started on Monday already. So guys, let me answer the questions, then we'll take it from there. How do you get care job? Yes, this is a very, very good question. How you get care job is going online to research it, but I have done a video before where you will get this job. So I will share it. So I will share it here. Olalinde Omosi, thank you so much, Olalinde. Guys, can you share this video in your social media platform? Liberia, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria. Can you share them in your social media platform? Please, can you follow us, or can you subscribe to us and join us and spread this good news? There are many opportunities. You are not limited as a Nigerian, but there's a way you can maneuver things and get resident permit, permanent resident permit, and use it to start traveling, or you can apply for citizenship, or you can stay there and take care of yourself. So there's no I just don't understand why we have internet today and people are not making use of it. So if you're sharing this news, you might get people that want to go. You people can go in a group. So this is internet stage. Make use of internet. Network. There are many Macau groups. Network there. Make friends. Ask people maybe your career. You can say teachers in Macau, or English teachers in Macau, or mathematics, the one you're teaching. So this is internet stage. Make use of it and share this video as well in your Telegram group, WhatsApp group, and everywhere. If you're from Liberia, Cameroon, Ghana, Kenya, and Nigeria, guys, you are on a visa or on arrival. Fine. So go and enjoy it. If you can go for holiday there, because you don't need to spend money. So stop crying that Dubai is not stopping. Dubai is stopping you. This Dubai cannot even take care of you. What others will take care of you? So stop saying you don't, your visa, you don't, your passport, you don't know where to go. I've given you 7 countries that their passport is above 40. I think Macau is 32 or thereabouts. Bahamas is 20. Yes, Bahamas is so strong. It's a strong passport. You can go to almost 180 countries. Yeah, I've told you people about Cook's Island, so strong. I've told you about SKN, so strong. St. Lucia, so strong. You can go to all the European countries and Oceania, which is Australia, New Zealand, Tuvalu, all those countries in those places. So there are a whole lot. You have the thing that you don't have is information, and I'm giving it to you here. So the only thing that you can do for us is to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share in your social media platforms, in your groups, whether it's Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. Just share and share with your family and friends. Get your family and friends to subscribe as well. Thank you so much, guys. Let me finish these questions. I think, please, are you an agent? I'm not an agent. Excuse me. Stop using visa agent. You don't need visa here. And you are asking me whether I'm an agent. You see the way they scam you people. You do, all these countries I have called. You don't need visa. Why do you need agents? Why do you need agents? You see? I don't know how to help you people. Teresa Sareme, yes, if you're a teacher, they need teacher. Just go a Facebook group, track the teachers in Macau. Then you can start making friends. You can start networking and saving money for your return ticket. That's it. Yes, you can get a job. So if you want to go to through digital nomad visa, of course you are welcome. We have a Womiba Tech soft Womiba Tech training that we are teaching, and there is packed quality courses and skills that you will, learn after the training. So it's 80,000 naira, and for people outside Nigeria, it's $100. So you can join us, guys. You can join us. I'm having, yes, Emmanuel, you can get job, of course. Okay, guys. Rosemary Chikere, yes, Rosemary, you are welcome. You can get job. Find Macau, maybe Macau schools online, or Macau teachers, or Macau people. Find those groups. Start asking them questions. Ask them how much they are paying teachers. Ask them so that you know what you are getting into. So ask them how much is like food and rent. These are the rare things that you need to know. Yes, electrical engineer. Yes, you are wanted. So just go and look for a job. I think I have answered all the questions here. Guys, we'll call it a night from here. And thank you so much. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to share in your social media group, Telegram and WhatsApp. Don't forget to join this tech training. You'll be amazed you did, because it will equip you from day to day, job that you do in office or you do as a business. It will equip you. So guys, I'll be stopping from here, and God bless all of you. And for people watching me in Facebook, I'm so sorry I'm concentrating here. God bless you as well, and God bless all of you here. Thank you so much. If you have any other question, you ask me in the comment section. Tell me your skill. Tell me where you want to go. Well, if you want to go to Macau, fine. If you don't want to go, fine. So that is it. So you have options now, guys. Liberia is not Liberia don't have free visa or no visa requirements. They don't have SKN. So Liberia, there's a guy asking me in the group, Liberia need a visa to go to SKN, Barbados and all that. You see? But Nigeria, you don't need because maybe after elections, some countries will sanction you, but we don't pray for that. We are already in bottom, 96th position. So we don't want that kind of drama. So you have understood that since last week, from the video you watched last week, that there are places that you need to go, and because you will not spend a whole lot of money, to go there. So there are places for you, and they are good as well. If you have money for the holiday, then you can go and enjoy yourself. Okay, guys, we'll call it a night. So see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.